We just need to have a bit of silence. And there we go. What is this?
You can erase.
Oh, is this what it is?
Yeah.
It's a great start of the video.
I think so.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Right, so this is a big one. It's a moderately large, medium to severe update. And if you probably don't remember who we are. Ed.
I'm Ed.
Yeah, I'm Andrew.
This is Andrew.
And so we didn't get the money. Many of you know that we were gonna we applied to UK Games Fund to get monies for the game we're gonna make, which was Meat Space.
And we made the top 50%, probably.
They told us so.
But we didn't make the top 10%.
They could have told that to everyone.
Oh,
how do you check?
That's a good point.
I've never heard.
That's an easy scam.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just give it to Mo. So.
And then exactly. And being scammed by the British government, I mean, that's not unheard of. So anyway, we didn't. So we are doing sort of a restructuring of the things we do with and around channel, and mostly around Patreon, because it is again somewhat of a step away from the channel. There's going to be stuff on the channel, but where it's
like a nice restructuring rather than a nasty restructuring.
Oh, we're not firing anyone.
Yeah, no. Neither of our 2 employees were fired.
Thank God. Yeah, I was pretty worried.
Yeah. Or our accountant.
Yeah, they're still doing well. So what we're doing, we have actually we can just say that we probably have like 3 things sort of we talk about. We're going to talk about the things we are not going to do anymore.
Yeah.
The things we're going to keep doing, and the new things we're going to do.
Yeah. In that order.
Yeah, exactly. Because you should start with bad news and go to better news.
Absolutely, it's like a sandwich with no bread underneath. So you try and pick it up, and all the filling is just on the table.
Yeah. Then you end up licking the plate, which is what we're doing right now.
I feel like we're more scraping a barrel.
Licking the end of the bottom of the barrel.
Oh man, we waffle a lot. Why don't we write for RPS?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we are not going to be doing some of the videos that you may have gotten used to.
Yeah.
So if you were into XCOM stuff, that's gone.
XCOM's gone.
If you were into reviews, that's gone. The reason those things are gone is... Oh, let's start with XCOM. It's broken, it was always broken, it's probably going to stay broken, and because I'm only interested in the multiplayer side of it, and Ed doesn't give a shit about XCOM in general, unless it's TFTD, which he loves, it's out. And because it's impossible to play, well, you can play multiplayer,
you
but
can
you have
kind of squeeze a game out, but then when you do, it's just like a really mean bastard.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have a lot of people yelling at you because you're using Archons.
Yeah.
The reason we are not doing... the review stuff is because of, I mean, I know that most of you enjoyed it, but it doesn't really further our cause of, getting more people involved, getting growing the audience, etc.
A lot of review sites, a lot of reviews, a lot of places you can get that from.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I also think that most games are shit, which is hard to live with when you're, sort of...
Yeah, it's difficult because you'll just say that and then almost all the response will be like, why do you hate life?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, well, no, I don't.
Well, no, my response would be like, have you seen life?
Have you seen life? It's actually
have you been
terrible.
out?
You go outside, sun's shining, then you see like a dead animal on the side of the road, and you're like, I'm going back inside.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. It's sunny.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck that. And that's the games industry.
Yeah, pretty much. And we're also not doing People's Exhibit in its current form, though we're going to be doing it in a different form, which will be later in the 3rd section of this video. So those are the things we're not doing.
Yeah.
The things we keep doing, you want to tell us about the things we keep doing?
Yeah, so all pristine Kiwi activities still going on, so that's any clan games and videos. This is primarily Armour and Battle Royale. Potentially other things in the future, but there's no plans. So it's just pristine Kiwi and the things we do, our Sunday sessions, all of that, that's still going on. We're going to still put up videos of fun stuff that's going on with that. So that's pretty much what's being kept of what we have, and then everything else is basically new.
So this also, anything armor related is probably going to
all armor stuff will stay.
Yeah, exactly. And the new things we are doing, we're actually, did I mention this? We're shifting towards creative things that
you merely touched on it briefly.
Good. We are free creative spirits, Ed and I. Very free and very creative. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be the stuff we're gonna put on is, well, the big thing is that we are starting a comic.
Yeah.
Which we can't name because we haven't bought the URL yet.
Yeah. I love the idea that we name it and then someone sees this video and it's like, fuck those guys, I'm going to squat that domain.
Yeah, exactly, because they're upset we're not doing XCOM anymore. And to get back at us.
That'll be it.
Yeah, they get everything that has that name in it.
Yeah, and it redirects to your XCOM playlist.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're like, you could have given that money to us. Anyway. So the comic is going to be, I guess we can describe it a bit.
Yeah. Now we can describe it.
Now we can describe it. We are in real life.
Yeah.
So it's sci-fi, and it's somewhat or pretty much in the universe which we are building and sort of thinking what it could be and expanding of Midspace.
Yeah.
So it's a place with a lot of fucked up stuff and cloning and economic turmoil.
Space disaster capitalism.
Yeah, space disaster capitalism is the theme. And so today, after we're done with this, we're going to start working on the first episode of it. We don't actually know when it's going to go up, but we'll let you know.
We'll figure that out, and that'll be another update. So possibly in a different format.
Woo! So that's going to be the main focus, probably, of our future activities. That and the Kiwi stuff is probably going to take the most time. So every Sunday there's still going to be Kiwi sessions, etc. That's not changing. Besides the comic, which we hope you will be excited about, we're also going to be posting whatever we write, and I'm also going to go back to... you know that Ed's been writing, and he is a...
average.
He was an average writer, so I'm going to attempt to be an average writer as well. I used to write before I turned to video games, video making stuff, so I'm kind of going back to that.
Streams. We didn't even mention streams.
Streams are gone.
Yes, we're getting rid of Space Gun, so we're not going to stream anymore.
Well, if I get internet that is actually streamable, then that we'll discuss. But in the meanwhile, the regular streams are gone. Yeah. So thank you. We went back to the first category.
Come on, we didn't think of that.
Now coming back to the third category again. So writing, we're going to be working on our game development skills, and we'll be sharing whatever we build. In that, maybe it will be at first probably something like, look, I followed this tutorial and added a lot of penises in the game.
Pong.
Yeah, in Pong. And here is penis Pong, for your enjoyment. So we're going to do that. Is there anything creative we're doing besides the writing and gameage?
So random writing, game dev work in terms of learning and working on whatever projects. Maybe we'll do some jams. Any time we're doing any significant jam work here, there is potential we could stream.
Yeah.
This is my house, by the way. Welcome to my house, my abode. We do have the internet to stream here. It's just that it'll only really happen if we're all together. So there's no real guarantees on the timing of that. But there's that. Comic.
Yeah.
Going on. There's a couple of other ideas we have kicking around, but nothing concrete enough to really mention. So I would say those are the main things. So it's comic, dev, and writing. Oh yeah, and so the what happens with the People's Exhibit is we are going to do, for those of you who pay $5 or more to the Patreon, are going to get, we're guessing about 30 minutes of audio podcast, which will sort of be a summary of what we're up to and us chatting about shit happening around in video games world stuff. The PE content, but without the visual part, which is going to reduce the amount of time it takes to make it. But it will be weekly. We'll make it on Sunday. We'll upload it on Monday. Yeah, something like that. And we're gonna have all our links to whatever creative stuff we finished, if we have that week, in kind of the description of that. So it will be kind of like what's up with Ed and Andrew, what they're talking about. So we give you updates on that, what we're talking about, and then you've got links to whatever happens to be available at the time, be it an itch.io build of something, a script or a story or a drawing or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we were also thinking about having a place where we put all the stuff for you to download at any time as well. So we're gonna work that out, but it'll be easy. It'll be easy for you to get a hold of whatever it is that we're making. Yeah. And so the overall message is that, so for some of you, a lot of the things are changing, and if you feel like this isn't really what you want to support, we fully understand that. That's fine. If you just came for XCOM and you just came for PE, PE kind of won't really be supported. Only there'll be these updates where we are shooting the shit. If you like shooting the shit, just stick around because there's going to be a lot of shit and a lot of shooting.
Yeah.
But yeah, XCOM's gone. Very unlikely we'll do playthroughs unless something really takes our fancy. We can't really guarantee that. And
hello, phone.
and reviews and things. So have a think. This is sort of an update for you to help you decide whether you want to stick around with the things that we said we're doing and that we're already doing with like Armour and Pristine Kiwi are things you like. Maybe you want to adjust, change or cancel your thing. We're totally cool with that. We're just kind of letting you know what's up rather than, you sort of figuring out, well, they're not doing this anymore. Maybe I should stop. This is sort of telling you what's actually up so you are informed and can make a decision about what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. And if you are actually, because I'm putting this video up for anybody, if you're not a patron, and for example you're involved in Pristine Kiwi, you may want to consider, giving us a few coins. Just
I mean it's good work that we do. I think the clan's kind of growing a bit. The Super Safe Holiday Club, I should say. Yeah. We're getting to that point where we're going to need to start probably investing a little bit more in like the TeamSpeak as we run out of slots. So that's a little expense there. But overall it's pretty smooth operation. We want to do more with the missions and get more people in and perhaps do slightly larger operations.
Be more professional. Just joking.
Is that one of our goals? It's not written here.